My name is Linda Landman. I live in the Metroplex of Dallas, Texas. I'm 57 right now. January 4th of 2013, I went to the emergency room in the city that I live in, and for a kidney stone that I had, and I was having a lot of pain. The doctor assumed that I had a urinary tract infection, so he gave me Levaquin in an IV. They kept me overnight just to make sure everything was okay, so I left the next morning. He didn't give me a prescription or anything. Then 10 days later, the same thing happened again, so I went back to the same hospital. They kept me there for 3 days and did some additional testing on my kidney just to make sure that everything was okay. They gave me Levaquin 4 different times in the IV. When I left there, they gave me a prescription to take of Levaquin. I got the prescription filled and saw that the warning said to not to take it, or to be sure and advise your doctor if you had weak tendons, which I had had torn tendon before several years ago due to an accident. So when I got out of the hospital, I felt like I had been beaten with a baseball bat, or like I had the flu really bad. I had a lot of pain in my shoulder and my ankle and my knee. So I ended up going actually to the Mayo Clinic and talking to them about this and about my kidney. And the Mayo Clinic doctor told me that he didn't understand why doctors continued to prescribe fluoroquinolones. He said that they pass it out like it's candy. So I came back from the Mayo Clinic, had some MRIs done on my shoulder, which proved to have a tear in my shoulder. I had an MRI on my knee. I have a torn meniscus. April of that same year, 2013, I had surgery on my knee, which the doctor said it was just going to be a simple surgery, go in there and clean it up and fix it. When I came out of there, my knee just got worse. I went through physical therapy. Went through physical therapy for my shoulder. It just wouldn't heal. Now I'm told that I have to have a knee replacement. And I mean, this has really totally destroyed my life. I have 2 grandkids that I can't, keep up with like I used to. I had my own business, and I'm not able to continue to work the way that I was. I can only basically work part-time because my office, I work from home, my office is upstairs, and just getting up the stairs, it's a problem up and down the stairs. And so, I mean, there's so many things that I can't do. I have neuropathy in my feet. I still have the knee problem. I have to have a knee replacement. I'm just not able to do the things that I used to could do. Working in the yard was something I used to love to do, even just mowing the yard, because it reminded me of my dad, and he passed away. And so even doing something so simple as, mowing the yard, pulling weeds, working in the garden, anything like that just really, affects me. And it's affected my whole family, because I've always been the fixer of the family, and my family, some of them don't understand why I don't have them over all the time like I used to. It's just too much work. I just can't do it. So this is a drug that I personally believe that we should have to sign some type of form, a consent letter when you go to the hospital, especially the ER. Had they had told me what they were giving me, because they didn't even tell me what drug it was, they just said an antibiotic. We could have looked that drug up on our phone to see if that's a drug that I would want to take, but I knew nothing about the drug that they were giving me, nothing.